Hello and welcome to this CPHI Milan webinar. I'm Victoria Ryder. I'm the Senior Event Operations Manager for CPHI Milan, and today I will be showing you around your new exhibitor manual. By now, you should have received a welcome email to access our new platform. When you click on the link, you will be taken to this landing page that you can see on my screen now. If it is your first time accessing the manual, you'll need to click on the Create Account button. When you click on the Create Account button, you will be asked to enter an email address, a password, and then your name. When you click Create Account, if your email address is recognized by the platform, you will receive an email to access the exhibitor manual. All main exhibitor contacts have been registered within this platform and have access to the exhibitor manual already. If you have logged into the platform before, you'll be able to enter your username and password, so your email address and your password, which I'm about to do now. And then you can press sign in to enter your exhibitor manual. You may be asked to select exhibitor or stand. This will be if you have multiple stands at CPHI Milan. You'll be able to select which stand you want to enter the exhibitor manual for on this page. And then you will arrive at the home page of your exhibitor manual. The home page is set out with some basic information, including your next upcoming tasks, which you need to complete, announcements with the latest information or updates. You have the timetable for the exhibition and key contacts and the venue details all on this page for you. I'm going to come back to this important information section. This has a link to be able to add users to your account. So if you need to add a colleague who is working on CPHI with you, or a contractor or supplier that will be working with you on your stand, you can do this by clicking here. When you click this link, you will be taken to a new page to manage the users. You then click the Add User button and complete the information of the person you would like to give access to the exhibitor manual. When you press OK, this will send an email to the new contact and ask them to log into the platform for the first time. This important information section also allows you to access the open sides for your stand. If you click on this link here under Open Sides, you'll be taken to a page with the details of your stand. This tells you your package name, so in this case, a shell scheme, and the number of open sides. So I have 1. The important information section also has a couple of helpful user guides about how to create an account for the first time and sharing access for your colleagues or contractors. These open PDFs, and you can download them and share them to your colleagues if they are having challenges entering the exhibitor manual. Across the top of your homepage, you can see the different manual options available to you. We have a task list, which I'll come back to later, a web shop, which I will also show you around, and then you have information around your stand. This is where you can find the package inclusions and some instructions to get you started with your planning. The Key Documents tab links to some PDF documents which are important for your planning, including stand regulations, technical regulations of the venue, technical documents, logistics information, health, safety and security information, how to add a stand sharer. If you wish to host a party, the information here is for the regulations, and we also have access to our code of conduct. Under event information, you can find the event timetable, general information, and information on travel and accommodation. We have promotional opportunities, which gives you information on promoting your presence and the sponsorship packages we have available. We have information on sustainability and better stands. And then finally, FAQs and support. This has all of the information of our official suppliers and how you can contact us. You'll also see that on most pages of the exhibitor manual, there is a little speech bubble in the bottom right-hand corner. If you have a question, you can use this to contact our customer services team. You just need to pre-populate your information, click Start Conversation, and you'll be connected to one of our agents. If I now show you around your task list, this is divided into different sections. You can filter the tasks by compulsory forms to see the things that you have to do that are outstanding. We also have optional forms, web shop tasks, which will take you through to the web shop, and you can see tasks which are overdue or the ones that you've already completed. You will find links to order your badges here. If I share with you now, underneath forms, you will find badge registration. When you click on this link, it will take you to a page with information about how to order your exhibitor badges. When you scroll down, you will see this green button named Exhibitor Registration. When you click on this, it will redirect you to your own personal access to Visit Connect to import your colleagues' badge information. Before you get there, you'll just need to send a confirmation code to your email, and then you'll be asked to enter the one-time code into this screen before logging into the platform. If I head back to the task list, you can also find information here around stand parties, around visas, the forms that you need to complete to add a stand sharer. You can also access the venue web shop by clicking on services provided by them, for example, catering. And then there is also access to your mandatory forms. So this includes the exhibitor declaration. This is new for 2026. And has a deadline of the 3rd of August to complete. This form asks you to make some simple declarations as an exhibitor. There is also a fee to pay for the first time of €76.50, which is for the check-in of your on-stand activities form. This is health and safety documentation, which we have always requested. But this year, our partner, Abraxas, will be checking these documents to make sure everything meets our regulations. Once you complete this form, the fee will automatically be added to your basket. You'll then be able to check out and make the payment through our easy card payment system. Moving on to the web shop now. When you click into the web shop, you can browse the additional items available for your stand. If you are an MSD stand, a startup market, or a meeting room, your options for ordering extras will be slightly different. You'll be able to find those through your task list. For shell scheme exhibitors, all your options are within your web shop. These are provided by our official suppliers, DB Pixel House, A Booth, Full Vision, who have all put together these items for you. When you select an item that you would like to order, for example, graphics, you can click on the option to view more about the option and then update the quantity based on your needs and add this to your basket. you can proceed to your basket through this button at the top, which says proceed to checkout, or by clicking on the basket icon in the top right-hand corner of your exhibitor manual. When you view your basket, you can see all the items that you have added here. If you need to receive a quote to be able to share it internally and receive approval for the costs, you can use the print quote button to do this. This displays a PDF which can be downloaded and shared internally in order to get approval for the orders that you wish to place. If you're happy with everything that's in your basket, you can proceed to checkout. You will then be asked to enter your exhibitor details. I'm just going to put some test data in here to show you now. And press continue. I now have the opportunity to review the items. If I have a purchase order number, which I need to appear in my invoice, I can add it here. If I want to view the terms and conditions, they are at the bottom of the page. Clicking on them opens a pop-up window for you to read and agree. Once you're happy, press continue. And you'll be taken to the payment link. For some products, there is an additional step. Take one step back. I can show you. Called stand layout. The stand layout is a grid plan, and in this you will be asked to position items that you have ordered in your stand. This stand layout is used to show our suppliers how you want your stand set up. If you order a TV screen, for example, where would you like that placed? For example, the graphics, where would you like those placed? Use the stand layout to communicate where you would like these items on your stand. For some items, our suppliers may contact you directly for this information. Currently, we have the option to pay by card through the Stripe checkout portal. There will also be an option to pay by invoice. If you need to pay by invoice, please contact our customer services team or one of our suppliers who will be able to support you in fulfilling this option. This was the tour of your exhibitor manual. If you have any questions or need any further information, you can contact our customer services team by using the chat in the bottom of the window or emailing them at cphicustomerservices@informa.com. Thank you.